What's up, buckaroos?
Whoa!
We are here for your 2019 Real Talks and High Fives retrospective. It's been a year.
It has been a year.
It's been a year for sure.
Man, where to even begin? Like, our lives are not even in, like, remotely the same places they were at the beginning of the year, and it's really, really weird.
I've gone through 3 jobs. I now have a full-time job. I'm taking only online classes now, and I only have one parent.
Yeah, I'm going to a 4-year university now, which is cool, I guess. I switched my major. I left my first job. Now I am working a part-time job instead of a very full-time job. Let's start with January.
Yeah, so we wrote down some stuff.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go through the months.
So January, I was sad. I started off the year really sad. I talked about this in the 2018 retrospective video. I started 2019 at work. I had to close on New Year's Eve, and literally, like, my New Year's was I was sitting in the back office. We had just closed the store, and I got to watch the clock on the computer go from 11:59 to 12, and that was my New Year's Eve. And it was really, really sad. And then I went home and I was sad. And I mean, I was just kind of
We played video games, I think.
I think we did play video games that night because I was really sad.
Till like 4 in the morning or something.
Yeah. And it was just like a really weird time for both of us, I think. You know, we were trying to figure out all the stuff with the show, and we had a lot of ideas going, and a lot of... we were both in really weird spots, though. Like, I was... Like, I'll never, like, forget the drives home from school. Because I had to drive, like, almost an hour away every day or not every day. Mondays and Wednesdays.
Well, usually those days, you'd come right back here.
Yeah, depending. Or like, if it wasn't my lab day, I would come back here. But if it was my lab day, I would leave at, like, 10 o'clock and then just go straight home. But especially, like, on those lab nights, like... coming home and feeling kind of, like, sad on the drive home and, like, empty, like, am I really doing what I really want to do? And all this kind of stuff. It was a weird existential period for me. And I think that's where, like, ultimately I kind of started deciding what I really wanted to do. Because, I mean, it's so weird leaving a college campus, I mean, a community college campus especially, at, like, 10 o'clock at night when it's completely empty. There's just something ethereal about it.
Mm-hmm. Because I had night classes.
It
wasn't that late though.
It was weird. But yeah, so some things that we did in January. We only released 2 videos in January, I guess.
The Broly movie and
the 2018 retrospective. I also wrote about the hockey game because that was also something that happened in January. That happened the day that we filmed the Broly movie.
Yeah, I forgot. That was a lot of fun. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so it was probably the highlight of January, I would say.
That was a really fun day.
Me, Grace, Allie, and Seth, and we all went to a hockey game because Allie had free tickets, and that's the only time I had ever skipped class was to go to that, just because I was like, man, everything kind of blows. It's the beginning of the semester. It was literally like day 2 of class.
Hashtag YOLO.
I was like, we're literally just going over the syllabus today. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I'm just going to skip it. And yeah, so I skipped class and we went to a hockey game. Yeah. We had a really good time. We ate pizza afterwards. Had a little night on the town.
Yeah, we couldn't stay that late though because Allie had like school the next day or something.
Yeah, so Allie and Grace went home, and Seth and I were like, the Broly movie is playing in like 20 minutes. Let's go. So we went and we went to go see the Broly movie. It wasn't as fun of an experience as when we went to go see Resurrection of F, because like.
The theater was packed.
Packed. Everybody was lit.
Because there was only like 2 shows for Resurrection F.
And the Broly movie, like we just kind of got there. People were there. They were like, woo.
People were having fun, but it wasn't like a packed theater.
Like literally, when we went to go see Resurrection F, like a dude came in the theater before the movie even started, and he was like yelling. He was like, "Team Vegeta, baby, let's go!"
And everyone started cheering.
Everybody was cheering. It was a good time.
It was really fun. And people were cheering and stuff during Broly too.
Yeah. They were excited for sure.
When Vegeta went blue, I think everybody really freaked out.
Yeah, and then when they like started fighting and breaking like
reality, when they went into the lava,
going nuts.
That shit was sick though.
Oh,
that was awesome.
So yeah, then we went into February. We released 3 episodes a week in February for a while,
and that wasn't great.
We
didn't like that too much.
That was on the very tail end of our like gameplays.
Because that was like our plan for a long time, and then we were like, eh. But then we were like, yeah,
and it was too difficult to keep up with. At that point in our lives, though, we were kind of in, I don't know, I would guess a better spot to do it.
Yeah, we weren't really sure how seriously we were gonna take it. I feel like,
yeah,
like how much time we were gonna invest.
And I only had to wake up early 2 times out of the week, whereas like now it's like I had to wake up this semester at 6:45 every day.
Not Fridays,
but yeah, most days I had to wake up at 6:45, and then generally I would work through the weekend. So, yeah, that's another part of the reason that we've been on a little hiatus. But yeah, February was kind of like more of the same. March, though, is when I feel like we started coming into our little niche.
We really figured out what we were trying to do with the Sour Patch Kids cookies and
we did the impressions video. That's a slept on one. The budget mukbang.
Budget mukbang, I think, is one of our best videos. Like concept wise really and execution wise, I think it's one of our best. I love that video.
It's really slept on. And we did the After Hours podcasts in that month,
which got a little bit of clout because of
our feet. April was when we did the NES teardown video, and then we had a little bit of a hiatus because we spent a ton of time writing and making the Adam Sandler Going Overboard video.
And I think something else was going on in our life.
Probably. I mean, we were both really excited about the Adam Sandler video, and we got really into that. And I mean, the Adam Sandler video released on May 3rd. So, I mean, we were definitely working on it a ton in April. That was like at least 3 weeks worth of preparation and shooting. And it was a lot of fun. And editing. Editing it was a lot of fun, too.
Yeah, that's when he really got down and dirty with the editing.
Yeah, I got really into it. May, Adam Sandler video came out.
Still also one of our best, I'd say.
And then June, nothing happened. I think that was the only video we released in May. And then nothing happened for a month and a half after that.
Because we tried to get that Alien video out a bunch,
and
just different things kept happening and coming up and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I mean, I was. That's when I really started working a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like beforehand, like when I was during school, I wasn't working like crazy hours, and then in the summer they're like, "You're out of school, let's go," and that's when I started working like 50 hours a week. Consistently for months.
Those paychecks hit, though.
Those paychecks were lit. In July, we released the Area 51 video, which was kind of rushed and kind of...
Which was my dad's idea. That was my dad's idea to do that episode.
Yeah. And it didn't even start as, like, the whole Area 51 meme. It just was
but
like...
it took so fucking long for that video to come out.
When it started, the Area 51 meme wasn't even a thing. And then we filmed it and got everything all set up. And by the time I finished editing it, and by the time we finished filming everything, the Area 51 meme came around. We were like, guess we're going to brand it like this now.
Mm-hmm. That's when we adopted Al.
We adopted Al, our sweet boy.
No. Al is made out of solid stone.
He's like 50 pounds?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, he's heavy. Yeah, also in July, you left Office Max.
Mm-hmm. I quit Office Max for various reasons.
Yeah.
And now I'm back at Office Max.
Yeah.
At a much higher position,
for more money.
Yeah.
August, still nothing happened in August. That's when I started kind of developing the idea. Well, I mean, I'd always wanted to leave my job. But August is when things kind of took a turn, and I was just like, yep, I'm done. It was like, I mean, as far as that job goes, I was always really having a rough time with it. I remember in December of 2018, Grace and I were going to go look at Christmas lights. We walked out of the house, and I think my boss had just gotten off the phone with me, and he was pissed off about something stupid. And I remember, like, we walked out of the house, and we were walking to the car, and I just looked at her, I gave her a hug, and I started fucking crying. Like, I was just so fed up with everything to do with that job. And then it took almost a year of job hunting, but I eventually settled on something less responsibility and less hours and less money. But, I mean, I think given better circumstances, like these last few months, save for a few things, have been a lot better for me in terms of like how much time I've had to focus on school and my personal life and myself. So that's been really nice. But yeah, that was pretty much August, and then September is when I finally left. I started at my new job like late September, early October.
I got a new job being a furniture salesman, and that lasted 3 weeks because it was the worst thing I've ever done. It was such a horrible idea. Mm-hmm. Do not let people rope you into things, because they've got me like, oh, people come in all the time to buy furniture. People, man, you'll make like tons of money. And of course, me being a stupid kid, I'm like, okay, I think I can do that. And I worked there for a couple weeks, and like a couple people would come in at like during my 9-hour shift, and I was like, fuck this.
Yeah, so September, October's when I really started my new job. I think I started like October 1st.
Really?
It was like right at the very end of September. And then October is when you also started at Kroger.
Yeah, I started at Kroger. I'm out of there by now. You guys see I do a little bit of job hopping.
Yeah.
It's not intentional, just things come up and different things happen.
That was probably like the best month I've had in a while was October.
Really?
Yeah, just because, I mean, like, I was coming down I was excited about my new job. I was, like, a little stressed about it because it was less money, but, I mean, I was making it, and, we released a couple videos. We released, the Dominican Republic video, which also took a very long time to come out.
Yeah, because we recorded that
in, like...
June.
Yeah, and it was supposed to come out a while ago, but, got so caught up with work and all that.
Like, we still have a couple other videos
that
haven't been released yet.
Probably never will. I think the footage is gone.
Oh, okay.
I don't even remember what they are, honestly, but,
we did a video where, because
I cut Allie's hair.
Logan and Allie wanted a solo video together.
But a lot of that footage got gone.
Okay, well.
Yeah, so I couldn't finish
And
that.
he cut and dyed her hair and shit like that. It was silly.
And then we worked and released Phantom Journeys that month, and that is the most fun, the most creative, I think.
Oh man, we really went all out with that video.
The, like, most intense that we've actually gotten into the show, and that was, like, the high point for what we've done, for sure. And I would love to do more stuff like that and be able to invest our time that much into it, like we did. Mm-hmm. And then I had a nice little had a nice little moment.
Yeah, Logan, for some reason, this really stuck out with Logan.
It stuck with me,
and I remember it. But
yeah, it was like we were. I mean, shit, we've been friends for like 6 years, like best friends for 6 years. And I mean, so I've been over here a pretty decent amount, and I've been around his dad plenty. And I remember, like, when I started my new job, he had just started at Kroger, like, a couple weeks into me starting my job. And his dad was on the phone with his stepmom, and they were talking about, he was updating her about Seth starting his job. And he, mentioned me and was, like, talking about how I started my stuff. And his stepmom was, like, our boys are employed and all this kind of stuff. And something about, like, that sense of family, like, stuck with me a lot. And that was just a nice little thing. And then in November...
November was rough.
Mm-hmm.
My dad passed away. Mm-hmm. And that really sucks.
Yeah.
I was talking to Logan about it, about how it's probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me. And it probably will be the worst thing that's ever happened to me for a long time, if not forever.
Yeah. So that's where, like, our little lull in, not uploading after Phantom Journeys.
Because, I mean, Logan and Allie were really affected by it, too, because...
Yeah, he was, like, a second dad to me. And I know Allie felt the same way a lot, too. So we were both, we were all in a pretty rough spot with it. It's still a little rough. Mm-hmm. But this and the video that we just released the buffalo mashed potatoes. It's our way of like trying to get back into it a little bit. So I mean, it might not be the best video ever that we've ever released, and it might not be the most intense we've gotten into it, but we needed a way to ease back in.
Because you know, I mean, we do this all at his house.
Yeah.
So his house is kind of empty right now, which is
weird.
And it's just cool because you know he let us do all this in his house. I mean, we painted his walls, we did all this stuff. And he just let us do it.
Yeah, I wish we had a picture of what this room looked like before. Yeah. You know,
something I feel like I kind of took for granted.
Yeah, the things with the show have just been kind of up in the air. We've been on a little hiatus because of all the stuff that's been going on.
Because we don't really know what's going to happen. If an office change might be coming soon, or it might not be.
Who knows? It's all kind of open to speculation right now.
Us moving in together soon is the plan.
That is definitely going to happen in 2020.
Facts. Yeah, now we can talk about what we're looking to next year. Cause
yeah.
I don't know, any more dad stuff.
December so far.
It's been kind of sad.
Yeah, we haven't really done a ton. We both just finished up our fall semester.
Because my birthday is this month, his birthday is this month.
We both turned 20.
We did both turn 20. Logan's birthday. Also, shout out to my man fucking Logan here. My dad was in the hospital, and Logan was like, I'm going to go pick Allie up. You know, she's an hour and a half away. And he just goes and picks her up and brings her to me. That was pretty cool. Shout out to Logan.
Thanks, bud. I just, just helping my friend out.
I appreciate that. A lot.
Yeah. I'm glad. Yeah. It was weird. My birthday was like 4 days after his passing.
Mm-hmm. But celebrating Logan's birthday was really nice because it got the attention off of me.
Yeah.
For a couple hours, and that was really good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Also, good leaving off talking about the rest of the year story. My dad's last wish in life was to get a Mountain Dew. And if that's not fucking poetic, I don't know what is.
Mm-hmm. Cheers.
Because not to get too in depth, but he had pancreatic cancer, so in the last couple of months he couldn't really get much on his stomach besides like ginger ale and tea was like the only things he could handle.
Yeah, he probably hadn't had Mountain Dew
for several months, probably.
Couple months at that point. And that man loved his Mountain Dew.
Yeah, and a couple hours before it all happened, he was like, "I want some Mountain Dew."
Yeah.
And I think about that a lot, and I don't know, it makes me feel happiness. Not happiness, but something like that.
He's vibing with us right now. He's watching us record, and he's glad that we're back. I'm sure.
Hopefully, yeah. Because one of the last things he said before. What the fuck? Did you fucking hear that?
I'm freaked out now.
Yo. This ain't okay. Something just made a noise.
Something out there just made a noise.
Come with me.
Come with me. Be right back, guys. Hold on. What the fuck, dude? So, back to business.
Okay. I'm not a spooky ghost guy, but that was fucking weird.
That was weird, right when we were talking about... Wow, that was weird. So, yeah. Things we're looking forward to. 2020... I think the show is really
good.
Gonna...
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. We're not like hamming this up or anything. This
was weird.
This has been a pretty chill video. That was really fucking weird.
Wow, that was strange. Okay.
But yeah, if my dad's looking out there, I'm not really a spiritual guy or anything, but that's what I was gonna say. When we were probably like a week before he went to the hospital, like right before Phantom Journeys was coming out, he said something. He was like, you need a shave for your new job or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I was like, no, because it would mess up the continuity of the
Yeah.
of
Phantom
Phantom Journeys. And he was like, "Do you really think I care about what's going on in Phantom Journeys?" And he was like, "Well, I do, but," and that's, for my dad, that was a lot. That was him saying a lot in that one sentence.
Yeah.
But clearly, like, now looking back, he clearly cared.
Hell yeah, man. He cared a lot about the show and all that shit. And
he did a. I don't think I've talked about this publicly. Like, I don't think we talked about this on camera or anything. But when we had him do a shot for Phantom Journeys. You know, that was his last couple weeks.
Yeah.
So he wasn't doing too well.
Yeah.
And he fucking gladly hobbled up. He could barely walk. And he loved doing that one shot for us.
And the shot didn't quite make it into the final cut, but the screenshot from the thumbnail is from that shot. Mm-hmm. That's what I ended up getting from it. And
but anyway, looking into the future,
I wrote down from the asses we are reborn because it's late, man.
It's like 1 a.m. Just like old times.
Just like old times.
But us moving in together, that's definitely
probably something that's gonna happen.
Hopefully
soon.
Before the summer is my plan.
Yeah.
I would like to do it before the summer.
If we're going to do it, I'm going to need to find a new job, which is insanely difficult and annoying. But I am going through that process. Trying to find something that's a good balance between what I used to have money-wise and what I have now, happiness and time-wise. Yeah, we're going to try our best to keep doing content as much as humanly possible. Music... I know we said in the 2018 retrospective...
Play a clip of us saying music was coming this year.
We said music is coming this year, and you know what? Who knows? It's December 19th as of today.
We still, not to date the episode, but it's not, 2019 isn't over yet.
Yeah, it's pretty much done.
we did start working on a song, actually.
Yeah, something we wanted to do...
as a tribute to my father. This whole episode is dedicated to him.
Hell yeah. And everything that we do from this point onward, I am officially dedicated towards him.
I'm going to try to get... one of my biggest regrets in life... Not really. It's not that big a deal. But I wish I got a clip of him saying #CloutGoblin. I really wish...
There's a good story. I don't know if we've ever talked about this on the show or anywhere, whatever. We ate at Chili's. I got off of work a little early, and they were like, "We're at Chili's right now. We're eating. You want to come?" And I mean, they had already
ate all of our table scraps.
Yeah, they were already pretty much done, but I was there anyway, and it was fun. And we left, and then there was talk of Dairy Queen. So we were headed home. His dad and his stepmom and his stepbrother were all in a separate car driving to go to Dairy Queen.
On the show.
We should get Dylan on the show.
That'd be so great.
How many calories in the camera? So we were driving home, and they were driving to Dairy Queen, and they called us to ask us what we wanted, and so they were on speakerphone, and yeah, we were just talking or whatever, and I don't remember what the context was.
He just said it.
But at the end of the conversation, his dad was like, #CloutGoblin, and he hung up, and we lost our minds.
It was amazing.
It was the single greatest moment of my life, I think.
It was pretty great.
And yeah, so that's a good little tidbit.
He was only in one episode of the show.
He was.
He was in the lip balm episode.
Yeah, that was the lip balm episode because we were doing the wax or whatever.
Yeah, something like. And he just comes in because we were arguing about, me and my dad have arguments. We had like a couple day long argument about the speakers in my car. Mm-hmm. And he just comes in. He knew we were filming and shit. He just comes in. And he's like, we got the speakers. Blah blah blah. And he said the wrong model of my car, and I corrected him. And he just ripped ass. And it was like, that's what I was thinking about that. But you know what? If he had, I think that's a really good one moment.
That's a good moment to have, because that's a moment that I reference frequently because of how comedic, like, just the timing. It was perfect.
It was great.
He was able to time his fart just so to make a snappy comeback. But yeah, 2020, man. Is things are gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
We're kicking ass. We're gonna keep going. We got ideas in the works. We say that a lot, I feel like, but I think
we always got ideas, because, I mean, we're always texting about something stupid.
We're in a spot now where I think we can, especially when we move in together and all that, we'll be able to work on this more consistently.
My goal right now is a video every 2 weeks.
At least, yeah.
And when we move in together, we're going to try to do a video every week.
Yeah, and it'll be way easier at that point.
Yeah, because we'll live together.
Yeah. 2020, man. Shit's gonna go down.
Hashtag Clout Goblin forever.
Hashtag Clout Goblin. Music is definitely coming this year.
Facts. This has been us rambling. I don't know. We're never really personal.
Yeah, this is probably the most personal we've gotten on the show.
We never talk about our personal lives usually.
Yeah.
Because we usually don't want to be sad. We usually want to make everyone laugh and stuff. That's the whole point of this show.
That's the ultimate goal of the show, man. Is like, and I've kind of started to realize that as, things have progressed. Like with Phantom Journeys, 200 views. It's at 220 something right now.
Really? That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, which, I mean, does not sound like a ton, but
in the grand scheme of it. But to us...
For us, we've had videos that have, like, 1 view,
I don't even know 200 people. Well, actually, I have, like, 300 Instagram followers, but I don't know a lot of them personally.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, like, the best part about that video is, like, we have people that we kind of know.
Don't know super personally?
Very, loosely know. Like, we just went to school with them, and, I mean, we've got, people, like... My little brother tells me that his friends, are referencing the show, pretty regular, or referencing that episode pretty regularly, and people really loved it and thought it was really funny.
We had, people DM us and be like, new episode was awesome. And we're like, that's insane.
And, I mean, ultimately, that's when I started kind of realizing, even if this place, if this show doesn't go somewhere great and huge where we can make money and all this kind of shit.
If we make even a couple people laugh,
that's a win.
That's a win.
That's what I want, and that's what I hope to get out of this.
Hopefully we can help someone forget whatever shitty day at work they had or something.
Yeah, that's really that's the goal. So if you like laughing and think we're funny, which is pretty rare sometimes.
I doubt anyone's going to get to this whole video.
Yeah,
but maybe, I don't know.
The 1 or 2 of you that will make it through this whole video. Thank you. We love you. And,
damn.
2020, baby.
Hold on, cut that out and then, make it look cool. Whoa!
2020, baby.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And more importantly, I don't know, show it to your friends or something.
Share it around.
I don't know. Anything helps. Not to, beg for clout, but I don't know. We just really like doing this and would love to do it forever.
We really like doing this. And I think, especially lately, that's, shown in our content.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah.
I didn't like doing the Buffalo one, though. My tummy still hurts.
Yeah, we filmed that today. Not to date the episode. Again. But we filmed that literally an hour and a half ago, probably.
Yeah.
So,
But thanks, everyone. We love you. Thanks for sticking with us for another year, if you stuck with us for the whole year.
We love you. We appreciate everything you do and your viewership. And 2020 is coming. Hashtag Clout Goblin. Hashtag Clout Goblin.
Forever.
To
infinity.
Put it on my tombstone. I'm not getting buried. That's a whole nother story.
We're going to get Clout Goblin tattoos if the album goes platinum.
Yeah. Another thing that happened in 2019. I got a new tattoo that happened yesterday.
That was literally yesterday. That's crazy. And I'm gonna get a face tattoo tomorrow that says ball sack. Later, alligators.
Woo!
Woo!
They're both Fords, man. I'm telling you, I went on the computer, I looked it up. Replacement speakers for a Ford 1998 Mustang.
It's a 1996.
That's what I think about that. But anyway.